Hello, I'm David of the Comparative Geeks. Check us out at comparativegeeks.wordpress.com. And I'm here today to talk about Dragon Age. We mentioned recently that we've been replaying the Dragon Age series, and for me in particular, I've been replaying Dragon Age 2. Reason being for that, when I was first playing Dragon Age 2, I never finished it. I was playing a mage, and I played a mage in the first game, and I found that I was just trying to kind of recreate the same character, even though really I was a different character. And so eventually it just got to me, and I put it down. I watched Holly beat the game, and got to the end, felt good, and I haven't touched it in a while. We're back at it now. We're starting to think about Dragon Age 3, and I wanted to have a complete playthrough. So I'm doing things a little different. I'm playing a rogue, and that has led to a really interesting decision for me. In trying to do things different, I also wanted to side with the Templars just because I had been playing so heavily on the side of the mages and had seen what a lot of that content looked like throughout both games. And also, there's the achievement for taking over the city of Kirkwall that I think would be a lot of fun to have a character who is Viscount of Kirkwall, and you have to do that siding with the Templars. So here's the problem. What do I do with Bethany? Now, this is, a little bit of a different decision than when you have Carver with you, who's the brother, and Bethany is your sister. One of the two will die depending on what class you are. I've had Bethany around with me now with my rogue, and basically on every adventure I've had through Act 1. She's been really helpful, healing, attacking, friendly in conversations, helpful, she backs you up. Helpful sibling to have along. But when you reach the deep roads, the end of Act 1, things can happen differently. So, here are the choices I have to go through. One is leave Bethany at home. She'll run into no danger in the deep roads, but by being left home, she ends up picked up by the Templars and joining the Circle of Mages. So here's the problem. If I'm going to work with and back the Templars later on in the game, then I'm basically going to be abandoning Bethany and really kind of end up against her, and it sounds like there are some events that may actually put me against her in actual confrontation in the game, and that seems, like that could be tough. It could be interesting to see what they've written, but tough. So what's another option? I take Bethany with me and work on helping her survive the encounter. And I did this with Carver. I brought along Anders, he's a great warden, and he's able to help find some of the wardens and save your sibling, but they have to leave and join the wardens and work with them. And in part, I feel like I've already done this, and more practically, that means I'd have to go into deep roads with a party of 2 rogues, myself and Varric, and 2 mages, Anders and Bethany. And I don't know how I could actually survive that necessarily. I might do all right, but that could be really tough in its own way. So does that mean that my third option would be to take Bethany, run with kind of the party I have been using, and let her die in the deep roads? That might be best. That might be the way that she doesn't get to then live and see my character turn and work with the Templars. It might be thinking of the character. That might be the sort of reason why the character would turn towards the Templars and want to put mages away for safekeeping, or just feel like he has no one left he's defending and he might as well back them. I don't know, and I'm at that tough decision point. So what do you think? What should I do with Bethany?